You're welcome back to the Gavel. President Buhari has sent several letters to the National Assembly, either asking for confirmation of appointments or sending executive bills. Well, a particular letter which President Buhari sent during the week generated some debate in the country.
Dear distinguished Senate President, medical follow-up. In compliance with Section 145(1) of the 1999 Constitution, as amended, I wish to inform the distinguished Senate that I will be away for a scheduled medical follow-up with my doctors in London. The length of my stay will be determined by the doctor's advice. While I'm away, the Vice President will coordinate the activities of the government.
Senate President Bukola Saraki reading a letter from President Buhari informing the Senate of his decision to proceed on medical leave. The content of this letter has sparked a debate in the country. The part of the letter which some Nigerians have found problematic reads, and I quote, "While I am away, the Vice President will coordinate the activities of government," end of quote.
Mr. President, I don't think in our Constitution we have anything like coordinating President or coordinating Vice President. It's either you are Vice President or you are acting President. And any letter should be unambiguous and very clear. So I'm saying that this letter really does not convey anything, because coordinating has no space or any place in our Constitution. It's either you tell us, and we've been having letters like this, you tell us he's the acting President in your absence so that we know who to deal with as a Senate.
But the Senate leader and the Senate President disagreed with the position of Senator Ohabunwa.
Mr. President, President Muhammadu Buhari has done what the Constitution requires him to do, and I urge the Senate not to go ahead to discuss this because it's not an issue. We have the budget and so many other serious issues for us to discuss, and Nigerians are waiting.
It's clear the letter has referred to the Constitution, and there's no ambiguity in the Constitution. So I don't think there's any issue there. No need for. Let me first rule you. So that place, and I'll have to rule you out of order.
But in an interview with Channels Television, Senator Ohabunwa is sticking to his guns.
The reasons are quite clear. We are running a constitutional government, and the ground norm on which we stand is the Constitution. And if you're writing a letter and you're quoting a section of the Constitution, you must quote it clearly without any ambiguity. But you could see that it is very clearly stated that when the president is going on vacation or is incapacitated, as stated, enunciated in Section 145 of the Constitution, say that the Vice President will now take over in the capacity as acting president. It's clearly stated. One, this is not the first time the president is going on vacation. He had gone before. He transmitted a letter, and it was very clearly written that the Vice President will act. Now, why changing the word to coordinator? We have no section, no word like coordinator in the Constitution. You say, what is coordinating the affairs? What is holding the president's letter? What is holding them back from stating clearly in line with that section? This section is very clear. Why can't you state the president is going on vacation, then the Vice President will act as the president? And that gives him the authority and the power. So for me, I'm not speaking from any point of prejudice. I'm only saying that things should be done the way it is. As a lawmaker, as a senator, that is what the Constitution has said. And that's all I'm saying. So telling us that the president is going on leave, fine. And quoting Section 1 and now saying the Vice President will coordinate. What is he? Is he a coordinator?
In the recent letter to the National Assembly, President Buhari did not mention how long he would be away. Instead, he stated that the length of stay would be determined by his doctor's advice. President Buhari first traveled on January 19th on what was supposed to be a 10-day holiday, but ended up staying for nearly 2 months. For now, the nature of the president's illness is not known.